Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. How you doing today? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Continuing our weird reverse loop. Kind of messing with me a little bit, but we'll be alright. Shall we? Let's get to it. Well, Primordium today. So the big one that everyone has told me, many people have been telling me that with Primordium now, you can give him that new sweep equipment and he will pass on sweep. Pretty cool. And he doesn't pass on the attack limiter. So like really good if you see it. Definitely something to play around. It's probably relatively consistent to do as well. So I will take a look and see if we can get it today. Shall we? Fire Hunter Entropy. Oh my god, it's Entropy. I haven't fought this guy in so long. Yeah, they released the patch, like the hotfix patch, to update this game, and they fixed a few things here and there that weren't working. And like they put some limiters on, they reworked a few things to stop some more infinites. And this interaction of Primordium with Sweep did not get killed. So, seems like it's going to be in the game. Do you think you should play Odie's Totem here? It's an interesting thought. I think not, but Pyre Sparks is also useless here. Pyre Sparks is not completely useless. This is good if you're weak in the first fight, but we are not. So I'm just gonna skip, because, so here's my logic. I think Odie's Totem is good if you, well actually, if you pick Odie's Totem and then take energy, you are basically where you would be with +1 energy. Or no, you're where you would start, basically. Because Odie's Totem is basically -2 deployment for +1 forever. So you go back to beginning, more or less. Because you're -2 +1, so you start at 2 deployment energy, and it'll be at 4 if I take energy after the first boss. Can I play this game on 4 energy? I mean, maybe, but it is probably better to play on 6 deployment energy so we can play deployable equipment plus room for Primordium. That's my thinking. Because like playing my actual cards isn't really that important with Primordium, so I think you skip this for the money, because our start is good. And we'll play Superfood, and we'll see what it's like. Now, Superfood into Sap Seraph is quite bad. Although, if we get Iron Tongue like we want to... No, he's still going to pass on all of the sap. You just got to outpace the sap somehow. I don't know how you do it. We will see what we get offered. For now, we'll just get it going, right? Rounding up nice and normal. The positioning here is to play so that these shield stewards can catch any straggling little 3/1s here, primarily. Good job, Plink. Plink hitting there means I get to cleave this entire bottom floor away. And ideally, I catch this guy. I think I can. I was hoping to get a damage morsel. It's fine, we just cleave him. Well, you may as well Mind Collapse here, it doesn't hurt me. No, it actually does kind of hurt me. I'm never gonna lose this fight, though. It hurts me because this is Astraeal and not your AL, so having this guy live is bad for me. Could have passed on some Valor, potentially. And also, having this guy live to lose sap doesn't really matter, though, because, like I said, we're so strong in this start. Primordium plus Crucible Collector, especially new buffed Crucible Collector, is gonna kinda just run it over. Great fight, really simple stuff. -1 damage, or -1 HP is all that happened here. Prismal Dust is good. I guess you could play Selfless Sacrifice, is kind of whatever, but Windblade is not very clickable, so Selfless Sacrifice is fine. And I think that neither clan actually has a unit that makes me go, oh yeah, that's what I want to play. Probably the best unit of the entire pack was probably Morsel Maid, but after that, more likely, it's Alloyed Construct. I think one of those. Yeah, I think you're playing Allied Construct here. I don't think you're playing Shadow Eater. He's cute, but he kind of gets beat up by Seraph of Entropy, because you get your Gorge silenced and he can't beat it. So we'll just play Allied Construct, and we'll go Multi-Strike on him. Of course, very nice. Do I think I want to give this guy +20? Smidgestone is nice too because you get to make more morsels, but it's not really that good. I am going to give him Smidgestone actually though, because I think that there's enough things to do with this. What do you do with Smidgestone? Well, you can play Overgrowth Carapace on him now, obviously. And this play is independent of what Bogworm's growth does, which is a big piece of the puzzle here. I don't want to have to rely on that thing. So it also lets us play Smidgestone Primordium. It lets us play an extra morsel or two on the floor, but it also lets us play Hall of Mirrors Primordium, which I think could be really good here. All of that is without us having to take space, which is nice. Sorry, I had to cough. It's nice because I would like to probably just play energy plus draw in this one. But yeah, we could just get a perfect set of rolls and everything. This could be like a waste. Hard to say. We'll just play it as it is. I'm playing bottom floor allied construct because if you play middle floor into the haste combat, you go, oh man, I wasn't supposed to do that. I know because I've been there many times. Aw, whoops. Oopsie. It's me when I play middle floor out in the haste combat. That's what I typically say. I go, oh man, oops. My bad. Pranked. I should have actually mind collapsed there. Minus a little Valor. Now, obviously, we can stack Valor on Primordium, which is double value. That is something to do here, for sure. Not a bad idea. I'm kind of just playing the fights out, though, as it sits. This was close. That was kind of close. He was on his last bit of fuel. Yeah, we're kind of just playing the fights out as they go, and we'll figure it out. I mean, we get a lot of direction in the arm shop, which we're going to in the next ring. Perils is okay. Divinity is good. Big drop of Valor is strong. Yeah, and we're gonna go arm shop. It's a shame because it means that this ring's setup is useless, but Primordium is so heavily reliant on a good arms equipment. Oh, cool, we get to play it. Oh, how exciting. So I've been told by a lot of people that this is like super broken. Like mega OP. Because also this just beats Sap Seraph because it sets to 30 and cannot be changed. It doesn't say attack is unable to go above 30, it can't be changed. So it does just beat Sap Seraph as well. Engine upgrade seems useless, and Stasis Crystal, another good one that I've been told is that if you play Stasis on this Primordium, you'll pass Stasis onto your frontline unit, but they won't get the ability to leave Stasis, so you can just use this to put someone in permanent Stasis, which is only bad. This is not a good thing to do. This is a bad thing to have happen, but it's funny. Attack immediately is good. Restore friendly units to full health and grant +5 is good. I think I actually prefer this. +5 is a lot of value. It's +15, actually. Attacking immediately is also pretty good, though. It's gonna help me punch through some pretty hefty waves, because our early turns are not great. This run is not like 100% one, for what it's worth. We're in a good spot. I think we're in a very good spot. But we can't play bottom floor, which is mostly annoying for Cael. And realistically, we're going to be best off playing as high of a floor as we're allowed to, just rechecking everything in here. I need to make sure I know it for myself, because the natural state of order in this game is to play the lowest floor you can. For example, on Pyre, Hunter, Arkion, you want to play the lowest floor you can, because then you clear the enemies out. And then your higher floors can tank the hits for you. Oh, it's because we're in deployment. I was looking at this like, why isn't it showing him going up in stats? We're in deployment. I understand. But no, the big thing I want to think about for this run, actually, and you're going to see me doing it here, I want to think about morsel generation. Because I think that our biggest threat right now is that I run out of fuel. Unfortunate draw. Nothing you can do. So the Divinity will pass on the 10 Valor, but it won't pass on the attack. Oh, and you know what? He's still going to pass on the sap. This doesn't actually change anything in that regard. Yeah, and I get Pyre Hunted for 5 here. If you're playing bottom floor, you can potentially play like a Shield Steward on middle floor to stop that. But I am not. Oh, right, he's sweep. Oh my god, he's sweep. Holy shit. Wait, this is so OP. What the hell? That's crazy. Wait a minute. That is not normal. The best thing to do here is play Shield Steward bottom floor. I think it's likely that the boss goes down here. Yeah, Valor also blocks all of this damage, so we take no damage as well. Good job, Plink. I think that young Plinkus here should save me. Or no, I don't think it will. I think he dies. No, he does save me. 3 plus 3. You're right, you're right. That is good. Yeah, the Valor will cover our defensive plan. We just want Stalwart Snack, I guess. Or not Stalwart Snack, we want, no, we want Stalwart Snack. Yeah. Huh. This is very good, and because the equipment is uncommon, it's not like... Is he out of fuel? Oh. Did you know that? I actually did not know that. I didn't know that if he was out of... I mean, I guess it makes sense. Does it make sense? Do you think that makes sense? I don't know. I thought I would just be able to click the button regardless of if he ran out of fuel. So I saved the 5 HP. I was incorrect. Interesting. I don't mind having to reset positions like this, which I am going to have to reset this, of course, right? I don't mind having to reset positions like this because that is just an interaction that I did not know. And I'm sure that you also did not know that interaction because I thought I would be perfectly fine. However, lesson learned. I need to focus a little more on giving him another morsel or two in this fight. Good to know. Got it locked in. I thought after I played this turn I would be positive, but I was wrong. He goes bottom floor. And this is not a huge deal. Of course, I can fix this relatively easily. I'm gonna play Divinity. I'm gonna play Mind Collapse here. Yeah, and it doesn't really matter how it plays out. If I get a morsel there, cool. If not, that's how it goes. Yeah, I wonder if I played Perils here. I'm just curious now that I've lost the badge. Was this lethal? No, but it was pretty close. Actually, maybe yes. Hold on. I want to see if I can find it. You can put the... Oh, you can't put the Perils here. It doesn't help me. So you go like Inspire, Inspire, Perils, hit. Not quite, but pretty close. Not a huge deal. I mean, the Ember Drain is only going to cost me 2 energy, which is not a big loss. And I think if I... Because I lost this mostly because I was trying to min-max higher HP, right? So if I just don't do that and I leave myself... We should Shield Steward to save the HP, I guess. I leave myself here with units that I can hit with a Plink. And then I just ignore this -5 I have to take, is all. 3... No, I ignore it. It's fine, I take the 5 damage. Now that we know how it works, it's fine. -5. Cool to learn. It's always fun to learn new interactions in this game. I like it a lot more in Monster Train 2 because I can just restart the battle if I learn something new like that. And it gets me good. Got his ass. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because he tries to attack, but he can't. It's not crazy. Never really thought about it, though. I'll play Shroud Spike. It's probably good to have. And then Morsel Master or Morsel Maker. Morsel Maker means we never run out of fuel again, so that'll work. And we'll take energy. And this could be a no artifacts run, actually. However, there's basically nothing in the steel shop ever, so I'm going to go over to the trinket shop. There's an armory here which you could go look at, but I doubt it. Ooh, Pyre Stone housing. Nice. No, never mind. Not nice. I already filled up the 3rd slot. It never shows up when you have an open 3rd slot. It always shows up after you've taken something to fill up the 3rd slot. Oh, Endless Primordium. Cool. It's like you have to take space for it, but we have Bogworm's Pyre, so you can just play on the Bogworm's floor. And we'll take Dante's Footstool for a room being free. I'm sure I'll find a room to play. No Stalwart Snack for me, but that's okay, we just get infinite damage shield. I think this run should actually just be a slaughter. The death there was a fluke that I will not replicate. I don't think I need to take this trial. I don't really have anything I need to buy. Wow, Bogworm's being extremely average today. What do you know? I can replay Morsel Maker. Or not Morsel Maker, Primordium. That's good. Nice try, Blink. Nice try. NT, Blink, NT. I think you go HP, and now, of course, we can't possibly lose. Let's press the attack every time. It's all good. Guess you pass it on, why not? It doesn't make a difference. No, it does make a difference. We basically just put ourselves in the spot and then press end turn until the run is over now. Right? He doesn't give sweep over, but he gives over damage shield, he gives over HP, he gives everything over. It really is, as broken as people said, I often think that people overreact, but passing on sweep with Primordium is good. Now, for a very important follow-up question. Does this mean they need to change this equipment? Probably not. However, you could probably fix it, quote-unquote, if you're worried about it. All you'd really have to do to change it is make it so that the 30 attack cap is some sort of a status effect. I think that's like the bandage way to fix it. It'd be kind of ugly, but it would work. None of this trash. Thanks. Is there an arm shop or a magic shop upgrade? There is. Intrinsic, there's some stuff. But I think I would rather go to this arm shop because I have the open footstool here. Spell Sanctum, I don't need the energy. This is the problem. There's no reason to play it, because I don't get anything for energy here. Imprison Zephyr bad, Stoic Plate Mail useless. Try again. Echo Vault? I guess. I mean, you gotta take something here, surely. Surely there's something here. This curse is fine. I like Strike of Light Corruption 20, but in this one it's definitely the melee weakness hit. But I do really like Strike of Light Corruption 20. I probably pick it a little more than I should. It does something to my brain. I love applying corruption on strike. Just think about it, man. 20 corruption, that's when you think about it realistically, that's infinity damage because it never ticks down. It's like Overgrowth Carapace. Infinity scaling. Infinity damage. I love doing infinity damage. For now, I'm just gonna play middle floor unless the game tells me I have a reason not to. These haste guys don't bother me that much, because I can just have the guys top floor clean them up. And I think it is good. Oh yeah, by the way, Echo Vault, I can talk about this a little bit since I know a little bit of how it works. Echo Vault, when you're playing a targeted ability, what it's doing is it's replaying the targeted ability on a specific spot. So now if I selfless sacrifice Primordium, it'll then finish by selfless sacrificing Alloyed Construct back in front. Fun little tech for Echo Vault. Add that one to the knowledge banks. So like here, this is what this is saying is it's playing the Shroud Spike on the 3rd slot. Unfortunately, I am going to have to pause this slot to go get this collector. But what should happen here is it should play this Shroud Spike on the 3rd slot, and this got bug fixed, so it does work on X cost cards now. And it should then go 3rd slot on the floor, play Shroud Spike. See? Cool, right? And I take 6 damage from this guy for demonstrating this, it's fine. I mean, I guess I didn't do that. I took 6 damage for catching the collector, actually. Which is valid, I would say. We'll get like damage shield 3. Echo Vault's really, really good. I remember thinking when it was first revealed, this card's gonna be really good, and I actually think it's better than I thought. But what I actually thought about it is it's gonna depend very heavily on how it works, like from a coding perspective behind the scenes, on replaying targeted spells, and so far it's really good because it just looks at the slot and goes, is there someone in this slot? Yes, okay, replay. So it's very easy to predict what it'll do once you figure it out. Cool. Don't want any of those. Trample is really, really silly here. I'll take it because it's ridiculous. And there's nothing at the steel shop. There's not much that I can see here, but I will go grab some HP because it doesn't hurt. Fossilized fangs? Sure, we're really rich. There's nothing to do, so we'll take fossilized fangs and we'll take Titan's Edict. You don't need it, but it doesn't hurt. So the only... No, you don't even have to worry about it. I was gonna say it's a little bit of a problem to play middle floor in this next fight, but it isn't. The only way it would be a problem is if this were the other one. Not spikes. Because we should one-shot everything on turn 2. Forever. Savagery on 7 could maybe be trouble, and I also think that some of the fights on 7 might just overpower me. Because I'm not, like, ridiculously strong defensively, but as long as I have a single turn, things should be okay. Here comes the only haste enemy in this entire fight. Not in this entire fight, but like in this entire ring. There's one haste guy in this ring, and it's this guy. For some reason. There's one little haste dude. I think you press the button. We'll get to do a lot more damage to Cael than we did to Arkion, because this Cael has to come middle floor over and over. So every 4th turn from here, so we're on wave 6, 5, 4, 3, on 2 waves remaining I'll get him again with a big slam. We'll do 3x here. Actually, I think the next time he comes here in 4 turns I will kill him. Oh, did you see that? You have to, so it's going, in that spot it did 4th slot. So I needed to actually play it here. You always have to go on the Antumbra morsel. Gotcha. Lesson learned. So I'm hoping to ping this Executioner, because I think if I ping the Executioner off, I might have killed. I'm not sure. He's dead next time I see him anyway. Doesn't matter. Yeah. 2 turns remaining. He takes the ultimate slam. Goodbye, buddy. Not close. But think about how much damage it would have been if I was doing Corruption there. Hey, Blood-Soaked Arena. This is probably better than the Echo Vault, sadly, for the Echo Vault. Let's take card draw. You can... I'm going a little fast here, but I can't actually conceive of a situation where I lose this run. I can't really begin to imagine it. I'm gonna play Consume Spell Chain Divinity. I don't need Holdover Perils. I don't think I need... Do I need Holdover Cleave? I don't think so. I think I just roll. What is this? Intrinsic Permafrost. Oh, Intrinsic Remnant Pact, of course. And then... I don't even need the rest of this. Go over here and we'll kill off Echo Vault. Thank you for your service. And kill off Shield Steward. I have Permanent Endless, so I should always just go for the better one. The only thing I think is a little annoying here is if this is Savagery, I take some damage. This is not Savagery. I shouldn't take this trial because I don't need it. And this is another, like, me problem. In my mind, I want to play bottom floor here, right? I want to slam bottom floor always because I have to take some curses. This fight is not that big of a deal if you play middle floor, in my mind. And this is like a... This is a problem I've cultivated myself. I think that it's super binary how you play this game. Again, or not binary, but deterministic, I guess is the word. I don't know the exact word you should say. Oh wait, this is, right. Sorry, Primordium, I forgot I got rid of Echo Vault. Anyway, in my mind, you always, against either of the Dominion fights, have to play bottom floor. And against either of the Savagery fights, you have to play bottom floor. And against the Entropy fights, you play top floor. That's how it is in my mind. And you just play top floor because top floor is not necessarily safer, but like you have more time to scale, so it's generally the better idea. But that's not true. In this fight, and this is like a problem of multiple steps. In my mind, it works this way because you have to play that way into the other major curse fight, which is the 4th floor fight with the curses. But that fight is not... I don't know how to say it. It's just not, like, good. There's not a nice way to put it. That fight's just not good because that fight just says if you play on a higher floor, you take like 4 curses per turn, and that sucks, man. That really sucks. I think that fight's a little bit overpowered, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe I'm just biased, I don't know. But I think it's a little ridiculous how many curses that fight puts on you. This fight, you play middle floor, you take 1 curse per turn and then 2 with the boss. I think that's super reasonable. Very normal. And not unfathomable the way that the 4th fight is. But yeah, in this spot, basically I just have all this energy and I have nothing to play, so why am I fucking around? Right? Why am I not just playing middle floor? And Savagery here would be the same. If I was fighting Savagery, I would play middle floor and we would just take the 35 to the chin and then we would just heal it back. In my mind, I'm always trying to play to take no damage, but it's not actually the way. I have the open equipment slot. I could put Everlasting Light on Allied Construct. I think that it's not worth Calcified Ember, but I'll take it because I have money and I have nothing important to remove. Nothing in the steel shop, so we'll go to the arms shop. Nothing to duplicate that's super important. Yeah, and I'll just pay for the Calcified Ember remove. People ask me sometimes, when would you ever remove Calcified Ember from your deck with a hard removal? And the answer is like, it's fine if you're really rich and nothing else really matters. Like in this spot, it doesn't matter what I do too much. Oh, Jackstrips just completely removes the one problem, which is sometimes I feel like the 12 ones might overpower me early, especially on turn 2. Jackstrips just cancels that problem out. So that's pretty good. Cinder Salve is fine. Does this do anything? No, not really. So I guess I shouldn't take it, and Pyre still doesn't really do anything either. I think I'm just gonna go deployable Everlasting Light. How much energy is this? It's 1, 2, 4, 6. Currently 6. So I'm just thinking, right? If I buy this, okay, I can't afford it. It doesn't matter. I was just gonna do Void Armament Merge, but it's too expensive, and I didn't feel like doing the math, so I just went to buy it myself, because what does it matter if I miss out on, like, a singular removal here? You know what? I'll skip over an extra removal just to prove the point. I getcha. Yeah, I think that this update, probably one of the bigger winners of this update is Primordium, because Primordium is so arms shop dependent, and I think Monster Train 1 clans have a bit of an arms shop problem in that the arms shop is usually fucking awful for everyone, but not Primordium, not anymore especially. Just get the Divinity and watch him go. I'll do it like this because he'll pass on the armor as well, and there's no actual threat, he's just gonna lose a damage shield. There's no real threat of death here. Remember that this is no longer Echo Vault. I do pass on a lot of sap. That is true. Am I worried about this at all, do you think? I probably just skip this Entropy Curse and I tank the damage here. I think that's gonna make the most sense. I should also press the button, because I won't be able to press it next turn, so I would be holding it for 2 turns otherwise. I'm basically losing 2/3 of the cooldown if I don't press it here. Yeah. You know what I also think? I think I probably shouldn't replay Primordium. I think after he gets eaten here, I don't replay him because he passes on sap for no reason. Especially with Blood-Soaked Arena. Do I want to play this curse? No. I want to play anything here? How much damage shield do I have? 11? Alright. You know what? I think I can afford it. I'm gonna sap myself, because I have the melee weakness as well, so I'm probably playing 2 safe. Yeah, 265 times 3. Is it over for me? Am I finished? I don't know, man. I only hit Seraph for 2,000 on this turn. It might be kind of bad. I better watch myself. It's good to be cautious, you know? It would be really bad to lose this run because of just how strong it is. Oh, man. Hey. Hey, I wanted to play my ability next turn. Hey, get out of here, man who has 8 HP that I can't kill. Wait? Never mind, he's dead. I've decided winning the game would be good here. What do you think? I've decided that's pretty strong. Not bad. Wonder how Umbra actually is after the update. I think that they're pretty close to being viable, like relatively consistently. The only real problem that they have left is that they don't really have a good unit. All you have is this allied construct guy. You have Morsel Mate, I guess, but he's not that common. And I think that it's hard to play honest units that don't start with some sort of get ahead like allied construct has multi-strike. I think it's hard to play the honest game. It's like I'm thinking about this because my allied construct dies before he gets his first eat in. So I guess you just put Primordium in front. And that should do. As soon as I locked myself into playing middle floor, boom. 0 more hits on the middle floor. I love this Pyre. It's so good. I love randomness. It's okay, we just tank all, or yeah, we can just tank all the damage while we're being set up here. Or while we're getting set up here. If I press the button now, I'll have it again next time I see Savagery. I think next time I see Savagery, he dies anyway, so I can save the button for... Dude, I don't know. What am I fucking thinking about? Nothing matters in this one. I think if I just put a ducking bird to press end turn every round, I would win this fight. Actually, maybe not, because I think I need to play Pyre. So that's actually untrue. Because I need to play Pyre out to stop myself from losing. I'll save this damage shield on Primordium. Why not? Oh, he doesn't actually save any. You're right. Alright. Whatever. I'm going up 353 armor on this turn. Is that good? I'm unsure. It seems alright. Hey, the sweeper. Hey! Hey, I was playing those units. Also, I shouldn't have played this bird because it fucks up my Primordium. The sweeper is actually kind of nice because I can get my Primordium killed. And then just replay him. Also, did I not count the turns correctly? Am I insane? Press the button. You're on 3. Round ends. He's up here. Round 2, he's down here. How is this not back off cooldown? Did I press it a turn later? I did press it a turn later. That's right, because I said I think I'll kill Savagery next time I see him, and I do not kill Savagery next time I see him. Oh. Never mind. Cool. Hey, how long, Dominion? Not much longer now. Sorry, I had to work through that one as well. And then we just play out all our curses and we're done. Press the button, why not? Stack up more. Stack up 11 spell weakness, why not? Kill this guy. Yeah, great run. Back to back really good ones, I must say. Definitely a good time to run through all of your Umbra wins if you need anything with Umbra. Well, if you need anything with Exile Umbra anyway. Because this is... I would be shocked if this stayed in the game. It'll probably not be until next patch. My personal theory is that they pushed out the hotfix, but they either didn't know about this interaction yet, or didn't have time to fix it. One of those two things is my guess. And so, it'll probably be pushed back for a while. Or, maybe they're just going to keep this in. It's just a little odd. I guess they removed all the infinites because they were unfun to play. I was going to say it's odd because they removed all the infinites, but the infinites they removed because playing infinites is not fun. And I kind of agree with that choice. Well, that was very strong. I think that every single Exile Umbra run you play for the rest of this, until this interaction either gets removed or we quit playing this game, I think every run that you play will look for that. That's really good. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.